Bienvenidos YouTube. Estoy el borracho Jack con mi amigo. What the hell are you doing that for?
You told
Introduce
me to.
yourself.
I'm Star Wars Adam.
Alright, drunken Jack normally, but tonight I'm sober Jack. I'm drinking bottled water because I have to work tomorrow. It's Sunday today and I
That's
don't want to...
vodka.
It's not vodka, it's great value purified drinking water.
I think he refilled it with vodka.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Dude, whatever. Alright, so what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at the newer version of Fortress Maximus. This is from the Titans Return line. And as you can see here, you got the box. We got Titans Return, Fort Max here, and G1 Fort Max there that Adam so graciously brought over.
I want you to make a special run to Autobot City.
And this is our little mascot dude. What's his voice like, Adam?
I don't know.
Adam, his voice, what's it like?
I have to practice it.
Fucking Adam. Never mind. We're putting him off to the side. This is our little mascot guy. So, alright, just taking a look at the box real quick. The box itself, and I have the Metroplex one, but it's way in back over there behind some stuff. But the box is the same size as a Metroplex box. It's got some really cool artwork on the front here. It says Titans Return, Fortress Maximus, Emissary, and Cerebros. Who the hell is Emissary?
I don't know. I know him as Spike.
Right. It's supposed to be Spike and Cerebros, not Emissary. Sounds like...
Hey, Hasbro, get your licensing together.
I guess Spike, like... How does somebody, like, take the name Spike? Like, Spike is anything.
Yeah.
Like, you have a Spike, you have a Spike dog from Tom and Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit. Alright, so anyways, it shows three modes here. It shows... What?
Nothing?
It shows robot mode, it shows spaceship mode, and then it shows, like, Autobot City mode. I think that's what it says up here, right? Yeah, Autobot City mode, Battle Station mode. That's what that one's officially called on the box. So there's, like, a secret fourth mode that it's a fan-made mode that you can do, since a lot of people didn't like the way the actual Autobot City mode was here. But anyway, so there's that. On this side, you've got what I was just talking about right there. On the back, you have Fort Max over here. You have Cerebros here. You have, we're going to call him Spike. We're not going to call him Emissary because he's Spike. And then you've got him in his city mode, and then down here in his spaceship mode here. So, really cool. And then over here, yeah, it talks about, which we don't have yet, but it talks about how he...
Blaster?
yeah, but what's the line? What are they?
Leaders?
Leader classes, right. Leader class Blaster and Leader... Dude, you should be doing this. Leader class Blaster and Leader class Power Master Prime could connect to this to make it like a bigger city. So that's really cool. So when those come out, we're going to want to take a look at that. I think that's it for the box. Big old box. So...
Megatron wanna be stopped.
he's not even up here. Just leave him. No, just leave him. Alright, so... 2016 Fortress Maximus, 1980
I believe it
something.
is. 1987, I believe it is.
Yeah, 1980 something Fort Max over here. And this is probably true size right here. Would you say, Adam? Like
Yeah, probably.
Prime, if Prime was really next to him, he'd probably be that tall next to him. So, you know, this is from the world's smallest Transformer line. What are you doing?
I'm trying to, make it even here. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we're just gonna put him off to the side. Okay, so this figure was like, everybody was like, oh man, can't wait for it to come out. It's great, it's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be this, that, and the other. And I've got a chance to mess with it, and I like it, but it's not without its flaws. It does have quite a few flaws that I think Hasbro kind of cheaped out on, or just for whatever reason didn't want to add them in. That being one of them. Okay? That being the other one. That being the third one. And that being the fourth one. And we're not even getting into the bot yet itself. So you got four already right off the bat. No weapons. He doesn't come with any weapons. He doesn't come with any guns or anything like that. He does, however, these actually right here, these leg cannons, I will say they do pop off and they have a handle underneath them. Just right away I can show you. And he can hold those as a gun if you want him to, but then now all of a sudden he's going to be missing them. So
Oh, we forgot the fifth thing.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, we're going to do that when we got into bot mode.
Nah. Back it out now. Hey, look what mine can do. Can yours do that?
No.
Oh.
I mean, but I have some.
Do
They just
you?
can't- well, they don't flip out, but like, you see, they look like little cannons.
Oh.
Like, right there, they look like little cannons, but
Oh yeah, that's not.
they don't flip out.
Nope.
And you know what? Either. I'm just noticing right now. See, pick your arm up real quick. Yeah, but pick it up all the way.
What?
See, you can keep yours up. Mine doesn't go up. Mine goes down.
Well, mine clips. It has
Yeah,
clips.
mine doesn't clip. That's the thing that pisses me off. If
Hey,
I wanted to clip up, it
Does
would
yours have little handguns?
No. No, he doesn't.
Oh. What about forearm guns? Does yours have that?
No.
Oh.
No, he doesn't. Wait. Does yours have...
Does mine talk? No.
Yeah. Does yours talk?
No, I'm sorry.
Mine does.
Does
Does yours have this cool thing on the side?
You need that?
Oh, yeah, yours is better.
Hey, look at that. Mine rotates. Watch
Mine
this.
does too, look.
Does yours have a big gun that comes out of it?
It's got 2 on there. Look, see?
The,
Pew,
but
pew, pew, pew,
big
pew,
gun.
pew. No, it doesn't.
Hey. Does yours have a little radar dish? Radar dish anywhere?
Radar love. No, but you know what mine has that yours doesn't have?
What?
Check it.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe that's the gun for Cerebros.
Well, like in robot mode, it won't stay up. Like it kind of flops down. But yeah, I got this, which you don't have. Look. So this flips around and you can shoot. And he shoots everywhere. You don't have that, so.
Does yours have
Yeah.
this that opens? Mine opens over there.
Mine does not.
Oh. Odd.
Okay. So, looking at
30
it.
years ago.
Right. So, obviously, he came with a lot more stuff 30 years ago. And he, unfortunately, didn't come with a lot of stuff. So, the one thing that he is, though, he is a heavily retooled version of Metroplex, the Generation Metroplex. It's actually, they took that mold and they kept a lot of the stuff, like the legs are the same here, the arms are the same here, the hands are the same, even the crotch piece is the same. The only thing is this one's reversed. So on Metroplex, that's Metroplex's backside, and that's Metroplex's front side. And so why they just flipped it, I don't know, because now you can see the screw holes in the front. They should have just left this as the front side, but whatever. So, right, this one comes with a lot more stuff. Now, the one thing that does irritate me about this, and I'm going to stand up so I can kind of show it off. And Adam, stand up with me. Just because, why not?
I'll sit.
Whatever, okay, sit. Okay, so, if you notice, let me get your dude. Alright, first of all, let's do this. Let's do them side by side height wise. Now, I will say, this Fort Max is taller. Like, at the shoulders, he's taller.
Yep.
And at the head, he's taller. So he's about probably maybe an inch taller or so than G1 Fortress Max. But he can stand up. Dude, clip your head in.
I had it clipped in.
Obviously not. If I just touched it, it fell off. Okay. He can stand up just straight, right? I stand him up, and he likes to lean back.
Also, another thing we noticed, I can push mine will fall a little bit.
Actually, what I was doing this. So I was doing this to Adam. I was going like this. I was going like.
My side over here slopes a little.
So if I hit his, it'll stay up. Alright. If I bring him in, and I do the same thing, and I go, he likes to fall. Let me show you again. Now I'm giving it the same amount of push as that one. Now the reason for that is if you look at it, he should be standing straight up like this, but he's not. He's leaning backwards. So reason I believe, and let me scoot over and let me grab him. I should have pulled him down already, but we didn't. Technical difficulties. Enjoy some popcorn or whatever else you want to do while we're giving this out.
As long as it's not on top of an icy machine.
Hey, it's the best kind. Push him further back so he doesn't fall. Alright, so here's my Generations Metroplex. And he's got a lot of add-on stuff, third-party stuff added onto him, but
Like a random arm up here.
that's like extra towers, like if he's a city, like towers at him.
Oh, okay.
Don't talk trash about my Metroplex just because you don't have yours.
I have a G1.
I do too. He's right there.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Metroplex, you look at him, he stands up straight perfectly fine. Fort Max doesn't. Reason being is because, at least I think, is because if you look at Fort Max and Metroplex, he goes up here, he's got his top section, and then it goes right down the center here, there's nothing here. We look over here at Fort Max.
Do you think it also could be because they rotated the crotch piece? Like, since the ratchets wouldn't be sitting just right like they do in this?
I don't know, that's a good question. I mean, I don't think so, because even if we, okay, let's do this.
Stands just fine now.
Huh. Well, wait, what if we, let me try this here, Adam.
I think maybe you just had it backwards the whole
No,
time.
he
No,
does it.
because I had it right the right way. Because this one is not supposed to go this way, because then you can't get this little guy inside there. Here, let me get this. But we probably could. Let's do this. I think we could probably try something here. Adam. You may be onto something here, pal. No, it's still, look. He's still mean.
Oh yeah, he's still wobbly.
Yeah. It's because he's top heavy. So, in theory, I was thinking that would have been a good idea, because we could just flip the legs around, but that's not going to work. So, alright, so again, what I think the problem is that he has all this excess weight right here in this section that Metroplex here doesn't have. He doesn't have this excess weight. So I think that, coupled by the fact that he had some weak thigh joints, and the Metroplex did, Metroplex actually, when you would hold him up, that happened. And you didn't even have to shake it. You just pick it up, like so, and you just let it go, and that happens. So it was a bad thigh and a bad knee joint. So I thought, well, maybe they fixed it on Fort Max. What do you think they did? I think they fixed it?
They they made it a little better, maybe.
Yeah, they made it a little. Come on, dude. Here, you mess with him. So
Metroplex over here.
they kind of made it better. Those don't do that, right? But they do that. So the hip joints are still weak, but now the knee joints aren't as weak. Actually, they're. If I shake him, it'll go down. But if you saw Metroplex, the knee joints went down bad. So I think one of two problems here. One, that excess weight is not held well enough by the thigh joints here. So I think what's happening is now it's leaning backwards because of that, because of the thigh joints. It's either that, or also the knees, since they're a little bit weak, that excess weight just doesn't let it stand up straight. So,
Maybe
anyways,
some future polish.
well,
A bottle.
what I remember, Adam, there was a fix for him. You go to like your favorite hardware store and you buy some little stuff, and you can take off the thighs and you can replace them, and then it makes the thigh joints a lot better, so his legs don't do that. So anyways, that's a problem with this figure. That it's like, come on, Hasbro, you guys should have figured this stuff out. I mean, you knew it was a problem over there with that guy. Why didn't you fix it on this guy? Especially knowing that the top half was going to be a lot heavier. So, aside from all those things we said, I think he came out to be a pretty nice looking figure. Adam?
Yeah, he's a very nice little figure. I really
Little?
do enjoy him. Yeah, little.
He's not
figure.
little.
Yeah, whatever. I like. Where is it?
What is it? No.
There's a way to do it. I saw
To do
it.
what?
Make him talk.
Yeah, you just do this. Like, that pops off.
Ah. See? You just have to push a button.
Yeah.
I like that.
So it does, and all the electronics are actually in the head, whereas on Fort Max, they're in the chest area.
And
When I say that, I mean the voicing.
I like that it has the kind of articulated hands.
Right.
I mean, it looks like he should have meant to become with a gun. I don't know.
Yeah, he should have. I mean, they, like I said, these are the exact same hands that came with Metroplex, so that's why they molded it. If we were to get the guns from Metroplex, we could put it on here and he can hold it just fine, just like that. Now, color-wise, how does he match up to yours?
I mean, for the most part, pretty good. Let me see. Turn yours. I like that this matches very well.
Right.
The Takara one, I don't like. From what we've seen, the blue. Little bit of chest on mine. The chest has a little blue in it. I'm sorry, a little white in it with the gray. Then it has the blue here, and these are gray. The legs are completely white. I'm sorry, the thighs are completely white. The legs are red. One thing that kills me is the red trim around these guns. I wish they would have just kept it gray, because I mean, that means they could have molded it in one piece.
Well, we know that Takara is going to have theirs gray, just
Yeah.
like this.
Like, as looks wise, if I could take parts of the Takara and put it on this, I'd be happy with G1 fill-in. You know, homage to a G1 here. But I mean, it is what it is. I really hate this thing.
Yeah, that is just ridiculously small. Like, it shouldn't have been. They could have made it a little bit better.
Yeah, because I mean, on the original Metroplex, this was made for a helicopter. Let me see,
Right.
little guy.
Which he can still sit there. It's not too bad.
Yeah, but I mean,
But compared to that one, yeah.
yeah, like if you compare it to that one, I could probably put maybe a deluxe on there.
Yeah, probably could. So, and then when this thing came out of the box, like this wasn't attached, and the arm wasn't attached, just the way it was on Metroplex. You had to attach the arm just for sake of it fitting inside the box. So, again, that just kind of look at them in robot mode. He is nice, but like I said, there's just a lot of flaws that Hasbro should have taken care of before they, released it.
And hopefully a third-party company will come out with something like this, as well as finding a way to put the hip cannons on it.
You know what I think they could do if they were so inclined to do so? They could probably, because these just flip out the way those do. They could, well, I don't know. Never mind. I was going to say, they could probably just get a whole replacement, but this is just a pin you have to somehow figure out a way to take out.
Pin punch.
Yeah, but how would you do it from the top? Look. You see what I mean? That'd be kind of difficult to get that out like that.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it is what it is. There are some features when we get into his other modes that I can point out that hopefully a third-party company will remedy from this figure.
So we want to talk about.
Yeah, let's pull off Cerebros here. So we're gonna take off Cerebros from this mode, and the one that Adam G1 for Adam. So head-wise, head sizes. He's a little bit bigger because of the two spikes here, but roughly the same size here.
And when it comes to front to back width,
Yeah, he's a lot bigger as far as that goes, even side to sideways.
yeah.
Because he's a thicker bot. Now the one thing I was thinking, or I was hoping, was, man, will this fit on him and this one vice versa? So will that fit on yours?
Let's find out. Nah, it's too wide.
Yep. And the problem with this one, too big. So
Watch this stuff.
yeah, if you take that off,
Boom. No neck.
yeah, won't fit in neck-wise. So the problem is when they made this whole Titan's Return line, they wanted to make these little Titan Master figures fit with every single figure that's going to be out with this line. So your deluxes, your leaders, your Titans.
Now, one thing where his is very lacking in size.
Right, and that's the thing. And so the reason why you can't put him into him is because he is such a smaller figure. And you can
one,
see...
Do you have one that you can show?
On what?
Titan Master.
Yeah,
So
it's
that-
right
oh.
Have you been drinking already?
Maybe I have before I came over.
So the reason why it doesn't fit into the neck hole is because he's a lot smaller, and so this neck hole up here on the newer Fort Max is smaller. So, but that was done so that way all these guys can fit with the other lines. So, but I do like these guys the way they are. And then another thing that's cool too is back here on the G1s, you'd be able to flip this down and cover up that face. You don't get that option here. He just has a damn face on his back, which is Kind of weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Although he can always have eyes behind his head. If somebody's coming at him, he can be like, I see you.
They're not behind his head, they're on his ass.
They're on his, well, they're on his lower back. So, looking at these two guys, I mean, they're roughly the same. I think, well, what color? Let me see. Flip open his face.
It's
Yeah,
yellow
it's all
eyes
gray,
with
right?
gray.
Yeah, whereas his is,
Blue eyes.
yeah. So actually, looking at it, that looks like Cerebros' face, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas his looks like, I don't know whose face. It looks like Perceptor.
It looks, no, I think that's more of the updated Cerebros, I think. I don't know.
No, because that's the updated Cerebros right there.
Goes into a robot, you know that, right?
I know. But, like, if he looks like that head, why did they make him look like this head?
Huh?
Alright, so let's transform them. So the transformation are essentially the same. So these two actually you flip open. Well, almost the same because yours don't flip, but the legs do flip up just like that, just like the way yours do. On this one, the head does come down just like on the G1. But, see, yours doesn't do that. Look at this. Listen. Oh, yeah, buddy. Mine makes noises.
Cool.
And you flip the arms open like this. Lock them into place, flip it open. Lock it into place. Flip the feet down just like so. The other foot down.
Oh, you have to
the other
flip
foot down,
feet down?
the other
I
foot
don't.
down. Yeah, yours is. That's you know, but again, they're making these more articulated. So then flip the feet close on this guy. Punch in the head right here.
That's cool. Hey,
But
does
do you
yours
know
have
what
that?
No, mine doesn't show that.
So,
Hey, but you know what though? Like I do this.
hey, go ahead and plug in your weapon.
Wait, hold on. I know, that's what I was gonna say. I got gun noises, but no weapons.
That's great.
Yeah, why am I getting
Hey,
good
wait.
noises if
You
I
know
don't have a
what?
weapon?
Check to see if that thing fits in his hand.
It won't pop out. That's stuck on there, I believe. Let me double check. Oh yeah, it does come out. Huh. Look at that. Man, look at you, Adam. Man, you're a stud. That does fit in his hand. Look at that. He's got a gun. Man, nice. Look at Adam. Pointing out stuff that... Alright. Oh, cool. It lights up. Check it.
He sure does.
Yeah, look at that. Where did it light up from?
Let me see.
The corner.
The corner.
Right there.
And in his back.
Well, yeah, because the
Wow.
eyes are back there.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing that I don't like about mine, even though this is a review about this, all the screws. You can see them all.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that.
That's so cool. I guess I wasn't messing with it enough to see all that light up features and stuff. So, then he did come with a gun.
Yeah, so he did.
All right, awesome. And a
It
dual
kinda-
blaster. Yeah,
it kind of looks like
yeah, the
this
dual
one.
blaster of yours. Yeah, nice. All right, Hasbro. We knocked you for not giving him a gun at least, but you at least did that. So that's
Sorry.
cool. No, not really, but kind of.
Yeah.
So, all right, size-wise, he's taller by probably what, half an inch? You think?
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Because if you look at it, his shoulder comes up to
Right.
the head on his. So, yeah, there's a good maybe half inch there.
Right. Articulation-wise, he's got arms out to the side, full 360 rotation on that.
You can do that.
He's got, because this is on a ball joint, the elbow is. So the elbow bends on a ball joint. Hands, no articulation on the hands.
I can only do this. I can only
Up and
spin,
down.
man.
That's cool,
Spin,
though.
spin,
Hey,
spin.
not bad.
You spin me
Right
right,
round, baby, right round. Merry-go-round. Oh, okay. Hey, we're not going back into what we did the other night. So, leg comes out like this, which is funky, but that's... I broke my thigh. But it's good for transformation. So, thigh comes up, goes forwards, goes backwards. Toe tilt, that's just for transformation. Thigh swivel, he's got. So, good articulation on Cerebros here. Really neat. I like that.
Trying to find something to.
So what?
Oh, that's that comparison. Here, I like this guy. He's right here. He's within reach.
Oh, Astro Train.
Only
Classics,
because
Astro Train.
only because he's within reach.
Yeah, so for a Classics figure, he's a little bit taller than him. Just to kind of give you an idea of how big this guy is. We put him with the Legends figure. Let's go with the Legends Bombshell. So he's obviously like twice the size of a Legends almost. So I would say, I mean, he's a good Voyager size. I mean, a deluxe size. A little
Yeah.
bit bigger than a deluxe. Just
So
a
you
hair.
get a Titan and a Deluxe in one figure.
Yeah,
It's not
which
bad.
is not bad at all. Okay, so let's just put him beside here. You want to go to transformation on?
On what?
On this guy.
Yeah, sure. What mode?
We're gonna go to let's go to official. This official city mode. Okay.
All right.
Like the official city mode.
I gotta remember how to do city mode on mine.
So this one, you just take the hands. You're gonna flip these up like so. Flip the hand around. Close his fingers down. Tilt the wrist. So here, just to get it ready, you're gonna take this. Flip that up. Close the fingers around. Flip them up like so. Pull these around just like the G1 toy. Flip that around. These lock into place. Right here. Now the one thing I will say, and let me point this out real quick, Adam, is because it's this clear plastic here. When I first put these two together, I got some stress marks right here on this piece right here. So there's some little stress marks because it's a clear plastic when this two plugged in together. So you got to be really careful when you put them together. You may get some stress marks, and over time, I don't know if that's going to break or what. So just be careful with that. Then you take this back piece right here, which you either wrap, flip that up, and that locks into place. Okay. This goes down like this. These essentially go out like this. And this is his official city mode here. By the book. We're going to take him off. We'll sit him in here for right now. Whoa, hello buddy, what are you doing? Quit jerking around. We'll put him into there. And he's going to transform to fit inside there. So that goes like that. And it goes like that. Put these up. Like so, like so. Like so, like so. I think those go that way. Those go down. And he's going to sit right. And you got to keep the legs straight in order to get it. Because if not, it won't go in right. Man, go in there.
Didn't you have to flip his feet or something?
I flipped. Oh, maybe down? No, but
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I thought I flipped them up. Thank you, beautiful camera woman. It's my beautiful camera woman behind the camera. This. Let's see. You could probably fast forward through this part if you're still with us. I know Adam and I like to sometimes go off on little tangents that don't make no rhyme or reason to the actual thing we're reviewing, but it's just kind of what we do, right, Adam?
Huh?
See, just like that, you don't even pay attention to what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to figure out what... Because I know there's a... I haven't messed with mine in years.
Yeah, you plug him into that little port. Go. This plugs into there. I mean, I have it 100% right, but that plugs into there. Something like that. I think I have that wrong. Let me look at the box just to do it. Just to look at it, make sure I got it right. Oh, that's why I have it backwards. Okay. He's supposed to go like this. Yeah, keep the leg straight again. Like I said, if you're getting tired of this part, just fast forward through it. It may take a little bit, but we're gonna get it eventually. Probably, maybe. either of them?
I don't remember how it's supposed to go in there, but whatever.
I'll show it to you. I still don't have mine in right, but he goes in there, something like that. So on yours, yeah, he goes in like. This one I know because I do it with mine all the time. So you know this is all that. Yeah, that goes in the back. So, okay, officially, this is his transformation. Officially. So officially, this is his transformation for city mode. Whereas the G1 city mode is that beautiful beast right there. Okay? Now, really, Hasbro? Like, you did this? So, where I have problems with on this city mode, for one, I guess this isn't too bad, I guess. You know? I mean, I guess. But, I don't know, I think that's just kind of generic. I think they kind of missed it on this here.
Mine has 2 big guns.
Yeah, yours does. I don't.
I have a little radar that spins too.
I don't have that either. But I don't even have noises in this mode here because of that. I have noises up here. The other thing that mine has, which again, like there's little spots here, Adam, if you look at these, like all over the figure. Like here, 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 back here, up here on the guns. Just a lot of little spots where you can sit the Titan Masters on there, and that way they can kind of like guard the city, if you will, and they kind of plug into those spots. So,
see if mine does it. Okay. Something mine has it, that one does it. Watch.
So,
I think it might be too small for the figure. Then it should just.
yeah, it's supposed to slide out.
Oh well.
But that's what that does in the G1. So look at this new one, since that's what the review is about, and not the old G1 toy. Is just I think the things that they could have fixed in here. Okay, so for example, on Adams on the G1, this thing flips over. So it starts off this way, he flips, it can flip over, and he's got this helicopter thing, which also, which way does it go? That way, right? Flip that. What's also, he's got guns there. This little guy doesn't flip open at all. So he has to sit that way, which is kind of stupid. Although you could just take him off and have him as a little weapon tank thing. And you can situate it somewhere. But it just... Okay, another thing too that irritates me, the ramps. So, essentially, flip the other one up on him. That's the way they have this figure here. So you can't go drive, you can't get any of your figures, and you can't flip them and make them drive up here. I can't get this tank guy and make him go up here. I can make him go up here, but I can't make him go up here. And so that bugs me. What Hasbro could have done, they did it with this figure, why not this one? They could have made a little ramp with the hinge here that flipped up and tagged onto the back of these.
Yeah, look at
That pegged onto the back, yeah, kinda. That pegged onto the back to make these ramps extend down. So, I'm guessing, and I don't know, Fiona, if you're catching us on camera because you're texting. Are you catching us?
Yes.
Are you sure you're not even looking? How do you even know?
Your video's about to stop.
How do you know it's about to stop? Does it say?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It says you have 30. Well, you're 34 minutes into it, and you only have 40 minutes.
Oh, 40 minutes I can do. Well, we'll stop and then redo if we have to. So, let me know when we get to like 39 minutes, and then we'll pause. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, again, would you agree on that, Adam? This is pretty junky on Hasbro's part.
Oh yeah.
I think they could have done, again, just what you did here. Add a little ramp with the hinge, make it flip over just like that. You could have done that. You didn't.
Mine hides the hands real well.
Yeah, the hands, you can't see the hands here at all.
Another cool feature that yours doesn't do.
Yeah, you don't get that feature. Yeah, you don't get that feature there. Another thing that I don't like is the fact that this ramp here is like way too steep. So like, you come up and it's like, you can't even get a car up there. On this one, you can go right up there. So I wish, again, how did they do that one? All they did, that flipped inside, right?
Yeah.
This one, they could have done that. They could have the same thing, added an extra ramp piece that flipped inside to make this ramp not as steep and made it a little bit more like that to have more to it. So, all in all, I mean, a nice figure, just not done the way I think they could have done it. So I'm going to go into the unofficial fan mode here that makes it look more like this guy right here. Okay? So essentially what you want to do on that
It
is...
gives it guns?
No. It just
Extended
makes it,
ramps?
No. It just makes it look like these with the legs.
Ah.
So you take these and you flip this like this. And you open up the... And you open up this like that. You kind of do this number here. And you take this guy up here. And you do that.
Then you do the hokey poke.
And you turn yourself around. 'Cause that's what it's all about.
I made him sing the hokey poke.
Yeah. So... Hey, you're not even watching that.
I'm watching.
You're not even interested in what I'm doing here, buddy.
I'm interested, highly interested.
Really not. You're over there looking at something
And
else.
this guy,
So you're not going to want him when he comes out?
maybe.
Alright, we'll remember that. So, that kind of, not really, but it gives you something. Like if you wanted to look more like the G1 toy, it kind of gives you something if you want
But
to.
my feet are on the ground.
I know. This is what Hasbro gave us. So, it's not meant to do this, obviously. But a fan-made one, if you want to have something that looks kind of resembles this a little bit, you could do this mode. Is it great? No. You know, it's really wobbly. So, I don't know. I don't think it's the best one. But you do what you will with it. Again, it'll be your figure to mess with when you decide to do it. Alright, what time are we at there, Fiona?
37.
37. Okay, quickly, Adam. Let's go to base mode, or spaceship mode, which is actually very easy. So all you do is take this, close it, you take this, close it back, do this number here, do this number there, that closes up, that closes up, this slides in, that slides in, and there you go. I am in spaceship mode.
Sorry, my joints are a little tighter.
A lot tighter.
I think that's spaceship.
Yeah, it is. Same as this. So basically, you just take Fort Max and you lay him down. Is what you do to get him into his mode. So again, here it looks almost like a G1 minus all the guns. You don't get all the cool guns. You don't get the big piece up here just the way it is there. So I don't know. Your final thoughts on this figure, Adam?
I definitely don't like that it doesn't have the tower
Right.
in this mode because my spike can hide there.
Right.
Don't like that it doesn't come with the weapons.
Right.
But for an updated Hasbro version, it's a decent figure for what it is.
Okay. I guess we're going to go ahead and just stop it there. Fiona says we're almost at our cutoff point. So just again to show you the way this is, compare the two. Again, a good figure, as good as the original. No, a lot of faults with this figure here. But again, it's going to be up to you if you want to pick it up or not. I think it's good just to have as an updated figure. But obviously, if you have this guy, he's not going to replace this guy at all. He's just going to go with more of your updated stuff. So again, this is Sober Jack today with
Star Wars Adam.
Please like, comment, subscribe if you want, and let us know what else you'd like to see.
Follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter too.